The Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy celebrated its 800th anniversary in 1973, and the remarkable and beautiful bell tower remains to this day an architectural and spiritual landmark. Situated in the Piazza dei Miracoli, the Field of Miracles in central Pisa, northwest Italy, the tower began leaning but never falling soon after it was completed in the late 14th century and is a miracle in itself. After 800 years, the tower still holds some secrets. Experts still debate whether the incline was the result of an unforeseen and inevitable progressive subsidence of the ground, or whether it constituted an effect consciously desired by the architect. Finding the answer has been complicated by the fact that the bell tower is the fruit of a building project that took over 2 centuries. Rather than belonging to one individual, it was a cross-generational team effort that completed the tower. However, to this day, there are no entirely reliable clues to help answer questions related to the phases and methods of the tower's construction, or even to the identity of its first architect. To celebrate its entry into the 21st century, the Leaning Tower underwent a 12-year restoration from 1990. The first group to climb the tower since its restoration took just over 5 minutes to reach the top. We're really excited by this visit. It's our first time in Pisa, and we're really happy as there are only 10 people, and we feel like the chosen ones. The stabilisation of the tower presented the ultimate civil challenge, and for the man who headed the entire project, Michel Jamiokowski, a true miracle. The 14,000-ton structure was secured by steel cables as soil was dug out from underneath the higher end of the tower and cement injected into the walls to make the tower stronger.
According to the expectation and evaluation of the committee, the tower will have at least 300 years of life granted, at least. And even you, you are much younger than me, will be not able to verify my sentence, okay?
Probably the most famous story to accompany the tower is that of a young scientist, Galileo, perched atop the Leaning Tower of Pisa in the 16th century, making public for the first time his work on gravity. He dropped 2 cannonballs of different weights, proving that all objects fall at the same rate. It's the kind of story that's easy to imagine, easy to remember, but whether he ever performed the experiment at the tower is debatable. The 21st century has had its pioneers. This is Ashrita Furman. Among his achievements are records for, amongst other things, the fastest mile rolling an orange with his nose, largest hula hoop, longest time standing on an inflatable fitness ball, and climbing Mount Fuji with a pogo stick.
Well, I love this. I've always wanted to come here. This is my first time in my life coming. So I had the idea that it would look very nice, picture of the tower of the milk crates next to the Leaning Tower.
His tribute to the Leaning Tower of Pisa was to break the record for the number of milk crates held balanced on his chin for 10 seconds. He failed. Thanks to the major restoration, the Leaning Tower of Pisa should stand for centuries to come.